The Queen eats bananas with a knife and fork to avoid looking like a monkey, her former chef has claimed. Darren McGrady, who previously worked at Buckingham Palace, writes in his book Eating Royally that the monarch prefers to cut the top and bottom off before slicing the peel lengthways and tucking in using cutlery. The genteel technique also has the stamp of approval from etiquette expert William Hanson, who has previously noted that the fruit is normally served as a dessert course. Writing in the Daily Mail, he said, dessert was traditionally the fruit course at the end of the meal, whereas today people confuse it with a sweet course. Scroll down for video at state banquets. Fruit is still served as a palate cleanser. A banana is always the easiest fruit to pick. Cut both ends off with dessert cutlery, very sharp, slice down the skin to the unwrap, and then cut off slices and eat with a fork and knife. In a previous interview with MailOnline, royal chef McGrady, who went on to serve Diana, Princess of Wales and now runs his own catering company in Dallas, Texas, claimed that Her Majesty is not a foodie at all and prefers throwing dinners to actually eating them. She's not a foodie at all, Darren revealed. She eats to live. It's Prince Philip that lives to eat. He loves food, he's interested in food, he wants to know where it comes from. The Queen, not so much. The best ones were state banquets, when there was a king, queen or president visiting, Darren said. That's when they'd break out the Rockingham china from Queen Victoria's coronation. She'd oversee the full menu, choose what she wanted. Do we have enough pheasant, grouse, partridge? She loved food from the estate and to see her own produce on the menu, he said. She loved the hosting side of the event. Garden parties were huge. We'd have to do so much food, scones and pastries, ice cream made fresh. When she held diplomatic receptions, Darren, who was one of 20 chefs, would be tasked with whipping up canapés and appetizers for 2,000 to 3,000 people. But he added that the Queen was always very much at the helm of catering at Buckingham Palace, overseeing a menu book which was sent to her 2 or 3 times a week for the coming days. The menu book was sent up to her, and she'd put a line through the ones she didn't want, Darren recalled, explaining that the monarch played an even bigger part in state banquets. Darren also added Her Majesty is a chocoholic whose favorite dessert was something called a chocolate perfection pie, a pastry case lined with meringue, cinnamon and chocolate cream.